Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. I am super duper excited about this video. I've been dying to get my hands on the Fenty Beauty line by Rihanna, and I finally got it. I had to purchase it all myself, so I didn't get the whole line. I got pretty much what caught my eye, what was good for my skin tone. But yeah, it's going to be a first review on, I haven't worn it, literally haven't even taken it out of the box. I purchased a highlighter, the trio sticks, the primer, and a foundation. And that's pretty much all I got there. Sorry it was a long wait for the review, but the foundation was out of stock and it was a pain in the butt to get for a little bit. But go ahead and watch this tutorial, see how everything reacts. This was my finished look, but you'll see how that foundation goes with me. But yeah, thanks so much for stopping by, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, follow all my social media sites, and we're gonna just jump right in. I'm about to look at taking it out of my baggie. So I wanted it to literally be like a first impressions, how I feel about it, putting it on. I'll put in the comment section though, like I said, how it wears throughout the night. So we're gonna start off with the primer. It's supposed to be a matte primer. Love this little packaging though. It's super like chic. I mean, I really don't need matte because I'm a dry woman, but let's do it anyways. I absolutely love how the foundation in this came. Their little glass bottle. It just feels super high end. This was a little pricey though for a primer. It was like $34 I want to say, and the foundation is like $38. So I mean, that is a little bit of up there. Is a little bit of whatever. But I want to try it. I'm a fan of primers. So let's go ahead. We're gonna pump it. I love things that come in a pump. So it looks super white when you pump it out. So rub it together. I'm just warming it up here. And I always like to start on my nose, where my pores are. Normally I would have had this primer on already before I did my eyes because I like it to sit for a while, but I wanted you guys to get like the real tea. Ooh, it smells really good though. Just do a dab from my forehead. Because of that glass bottle, it feels really cold, which I'm cool with because then it makes me feel like it's moisturizing. Avoid the brows. I really like the smell of this. Oh, that's nice. You can tell that it's kind of a primer because it does, I mean, it has like a sticky feel, not like super like a lot of my other primers, but I really like the way it smells. It smells super like high end and luxurious. So for my foundation, I was actually color matched to shade 120, but it was sold out online. It was sold out in every store in Orlando, that specific shade. So the closest next shade I purchased, I think it was, what did I get? No, I was 120, that's what I said, right? And I ended up getting 110. Because I can always bronze it up, even if it does come out a little light. And it does say you need to shake them. They also say that the foundations oxidize, which means when they sit on your skin and dry up, they get darker. So I figured, hey, I could go light. So probably just like everybody else, I watched a ton of reviews on this stuff because I wanted to see like what I was buying. And I do hear it dries really quick, so as soon as you lay it on your skin, you need to get into working it out. So I would usually use my Real Techniques blender, but because it dries so fast, I'm going to use my Morphe Y7, and then I'll probably just pat it in because I like to pat my foundation in, so I feel like it's really sinking in and it's going to stay there all day. I think I shook it enough, right? I'm going to pump it on the back of my hand, and I'll most likely dab it around with my fingers, which is what I usually do. Let's pray this doesn't look crazy pale. It's really liquidy, I will tell you that. That's kind of weird if it dries so fast and it's super liquidy. But for the most part, people have said they really like this stuff. I've only watched maybe 2 tutorials where they say they weren't the biggest fan. And I was a little scared because they were the dry skin girls that didn't like it, and I'm dry. But let's give it the benefit of the doubt, right? Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and buff this out. It does dry really fast. Oh, it's a pretty white shade I got, but I feel like I could work with it. I have more of a pinky yellow undertone, and this one doesn't really have that, but it's all good. So for the rest that I have on my hand, I'm going to use this to build this up. Because it did say it's a medium coverage foundation, but it's buildable. Which, I love those kind, you know. So that was what, 2 pumps I had there? So I'll probably do another pump just to add some more coverage. But yeah, it does dry really fast, so I would suggesting working fast. That's really, really white. I'm hoping that when it dries down a little, it's gonna get a tad darker, because I'm looking a little ghosty here, but I am gonna do another pump just to build up. It's so damn liquidy, but you know, I also really love how big this bottle is. I hate when foundation comes in a small ass bottle. Like, what am I about to do with that? Yeah, it builds up pretty nicely. We'll see how dark it gets though. That's what I really want to know, because I bought a pretty light shade here. I'm really nervous about using those damn contour sticks, because I never cream contour. Never. But hopefully it's not a disaster, because it's my anniversary and we're going out and I don't need to look a disaster, but the life of makeup, you know? I'm not looking like a ghost yet, guys. Bear with me, okay? It has a different smell than the primer though. Like, it smells not as perfumey, a little bit more chemically. I think next time what I'll do just to deepen it up is to add a drop of my Marc Jacobs foundation, just to tan it a little bit, because it is really pale. Alright guys, we're gonna jump into the contours. So I got the contour sticks. I just bought the little 3 package because that place was a madhouse and I was not about to pick out each individual one, so I got the light set. Let's see. I am, however, going to have my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer like handy and ready, because that's just my ride or die, and if this isn't enough coverage, I'm gonna throw it on. Let's see. My super favorite things about these is they're magnetic. Like, how freaking dope is that? Like, she was creative as hell when she thought that. Like, when people get like their PR packages, all the big YouTubers, and they have like this big of a stack of these, it's so damn cute. I love it. Alright, let's see. I thought these would feel like wet and creamy, but I don't know if it's because of the drying foundation, but they actually don't. I like to contour the bottom of my lip. These are pretty cool though. I kind of like it. Like, the perception of it, it's pretty cool. Alright, let's see how that blends out. I like to blend my concealer separately. I'm just going to use the same Y7, maybe dip back into my Real Techniques blender. Let's see how they blend. It blends really easy on my chin. I want something smaller for this though. This is a G40 from Morphe. I don't think that's rough enough though. It's not kabukied enough, so I'm going to grab my G1 to blend that out. I'm just making sure my foundation isn't moving on me, because I'll flip out. I don't know how people on YouTube get ready in like super cute tops, their hair's all down, like, and they're just doing their makeup, and I'm over here like, I need my hair back, I gotta have a tank top on, I gotta be comfortable, you know? I can't do it, and I've tried. So the foundation is definitely just wiping off on my nose. I'm noticing like there's no foundation on my nose right now. Oh, shit. I mean, I did see people put this on a brush. Manny MUA put this on a brush instead of putting it directly to his face because of that reason. So the foundation is nice. I would say though, if you are a dry girl, maybe it's not for us, you know? I actually feel like I need to add a drop of my Marc Jacobs anyways. So I'm gonna go ahead and put one here, here, here. Oh, I haven't worn that out yet. That's cute. I'm just warming up my cheeks with that on my nose and the rest of my face. I'm so afraid to use anything else now. Girl, this was not the time to try fucking cream contours and shit. Alright, whatever. Let's keep moving. So let's do the under eye contour. This is linen. Like I said, I will probably anyways go put a dot with my Shape Tape because I don't trust nothing. Same thing though, a nice little round top. Let's just go right in. I don't really know how I feel about these damn sticks. Like, they just, and I'm literally just being honest, guys. I don't know, like, they just feel dry for a damn concealer. I would probably, I mean, these blend out a lot easier than that contour stick did, but it's not enough coverage for me. I'm going to swap my brush as well. This is a Morphe E6. This blends a lot easier than that contour stick, so I would say these are nice. I like them, yeah. I'm dry, so I need some type of like liquid in here. I'll probably go back and do powder contouring just because I can't help myself. Tarte Shape Tape. This is light neutral I'm going to go in with. Just there, because that's where I just need my coverage at, you know. Oh yes. That's what I'm looking for. I'm going to continue doing my face on camera so you guys can just keep hearing how it works on top of other products. Oh. Shape Tape is just life, man. Like, it does no wrong. So let's go ahead and do some powder contour after all that. I'm going to use my Kat Von D Shade Light palette. My trusty palette. And I'm going to go in with this shade here, just to carve out a little better. It's safe to say I may be sticking with my powder contours, guys. Like, alright, I'm going to bake with some Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, just because I have quite a few damn products on right now. And I use a little brush for my under eye, literally just like a tiny brush that I like that just fits right in there. And just like that. And then for my, like to cut up my contour, I like to use this flat brush here. I'll also do my smile line with it. Bake these. These I for sure bake though, because they go really hard. Whoop. Bless my child. Alright, that's gonna sit for a minute. Not long. Just a wee minute. I did a little bronzing as well, because, you know, I'm kind of washed out here in this really white foundation. Let's move on to our highlight. I know you guys are gonna hate me because I didn't get Trophy Wife, but I'm so damn pale that would have looked really bad on me. I mean, I could have bought it and put it on my eyelids and whatnot, but I saved a buck and I just didn't get it because it wasn't for my skin tone, and yeah, I gotta pay for it myself. So, but I went ahead and got this dual highlighter. I think they're called the Kilowatt highlighters. This one is in Lightning Dust and Fire Crystal. So something for my pale self. But what I'm going to do, super pretty. Oh, I love these packaging so much. Like, the white is just gorge. But yeah, they're called the Kilowatt highlighters. That's a really cool name too, by the way. Pardon me, my nose itches. But what I'm going to do is use this Starstruck highlight that came in my little trio. And I'm going to put it on a brush, not directly onto my face. I'm learning, but let me see how it at least swatches. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, it's pretty. Subtle, pretty bit. I want to throw this here. I want to throw it here. This I can put directly on me, you know. That's pretty. Whew. That's so pretty. I like that. This, yes, A+. I think the foundation is great too. I'm just too dry. That's all. Alright, so I put it on a little kabuki brush and I'm going to pat it in. Yep. Yeah, I don't know if you guys, I watch Manny MUAs, and I think I told y'all, but he started putting everything on the brush and it worked better. So I would definitely say that is the trick for all of this. Don't use the damn stick. It's pretty though. Alright, so this is what the highlighter looks like on the inside. So this is the more subtle side, this is the Lightning Dust, Fire Crystal. I'll do a little swatch for each. pretty, the really light ones. I'm gonna mix them both because I just want to get the feel of both of them. And I'm using my Morphe R14. Let's see. Ooh. Hells yeah. Oh. Wow. That is stunning, dude. Oh. I really love that. A1, yo. A1 with this right here. Ooh. Oh, I love it. I'm not doing my chin because I'm always well, just that. I'm always breaking out on my chin. Mostly because I wear a mask at work, so it kind of just breaks me out. I would say mixing them together definitely works good. I could bathe in this. Y'all have to stop me. I'm gonna get a little brush and add just a hair. Ooh, boy. Alright, stop me, because I'll bathe in these. A+, A1, I don't care what anybody says. These are bomb. So bomb. I'm living for that highlight, y'all. So I'm gonna go ahead and set my face. I don't want to use my matte NYX stuff because I'm as matte as it gets right now. So I'm going to use my Urban Decay All Nighter. Let's bathe in this right quick. And I like to beat it in. Oh, I love that highlight so much. I guess y'all don't even need to read the comments below as to how I feel about it, because it's just, oh my gosh. It kind of reminds me of the Santorini Kylie Jenner highlights. You know? Alright, I did add a little bit of liquid lipstick in Gerard Cosmetics, $19.95. I did not purchase the gloss because I have a ton of glosses, and like I said, I purchased all this myself, so what I wanted I got, what I didn't want, it is what it is. Alright guys, so this was my final look. Sorry, I like to look like a bum while I get ready and then pull it all together, but I think it came out pretty good. The foundation, I do like it. It is just a little drying for my skin, but really matte. Probably my most favorite thing I used was this highlighter, and I really like the primer as well. The smell of it was just like to die. But it's a good collection. It's her first one. I give it a thumbs up. I'm gonna try more of it, I'm not gonna lie. But thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching with me, and I'll see y'all next time.